Salsa YouTube, here are 5 deficiencies that I am pretty sure that you have. It may be all 5 of them, but at least 1 or 2. And this is coming from my clinical experience as a nurse practitioner. So let us talk about it. Hi, my name is Daniel Chege. I'm a family nurse practitioner currently practicing functional medicine. And today we're going to talk about those 5 deficiencies that I think you have, or I'm pretty positive that you have. Number 1, vitamin D. So vitamin D is very vital in our bodies. It does 2 major functions. One is absorption of calcium and phosphorus, and the second one is that it helps with balancing your immune system. We get vitamin D from 2 sources, from the sun, which we make through our skin, and from food. So from the sun, you find that light-skinned individuals tend to make more vitamin D because they are able to activate their skin to make vitamin D easier as compared to darker skinned people. So you find that darker skinned people have to be exposed more to the sun to make the same amount of vitamin D as a light skinned person would. Also, we usually get vitamin D from food. Number 1 is cod liver oil, and then salmon, and the list goes on. And the sheet here shows you how much vitamin D what food gives you. But if you look at it, picturing that your daily amount of vitamin D needed is about 5,000 to 10,000 international units, you will soon notice that you have to take a lot of food or eat a lot of food to be able to get the vitamin D you need on a daily basis. And not only that, if you expose about 22% of your body, and this sheet shows the body and how it's divided into percentages. If you expose 22% of your body to the sun until it turns red, then you will get about 400 international units of vitamin D. So you may have to really expose the whole body for a lengthy amount of time, and for dark-skinned people it's even longer, to be able to get the daily amount of vitamin D. And the combination of food and sun may even not be enough to be able to give you enough vitamin D, and thus supplementation is usually a good way to go. Number 2, magnesium. So magnesium is the 4th most abundant mineral in our body, and we use it for multiple functions. One is that we will use it for nerve conduction, muscle contractility, also helps with neurotransmission, also helps with relaxation. The problem has been that due to the depletion of magnesium in our soil and eating more processed foods, because they're more readily available, we tend to not get enough magnesium in our diet. So this sheet here shows the foods that are rich in magnesium, and you can see the top is like pumpkin seeds. You can be able to get enough magnesium from just foods. You just have to eat them consistently. If you choose to supplement, magnesium glycinate out of all the other forms of magnesium has been shown to be the magnesium that has the best absorbability. Number 3, omega-3 fatty acids, or what we would call omega-3 fish oil. With omega-3, it's a little bit different compared to looking at vitamin D and magnesium, in that it's not just a deficiency, it's a balance. And whenever you look at omega-3, you also have to look at omega-6. Omega-3 is more of an anti-inflammatory process in your cell, while omega-6 is a pro-inflammatory process. And you want to balance the two, because you do want a little bit of inflammation, but not too much. We can get omega-3 from 2 sources, and this sheet here shows all the sources of omega-3 that give you a good amount of omega-3. One side is plants, and the highest is flaxseed, and then the other side is animal, which would be fish, and you would get it from salmon. You can get enough omega-3 from food, but if you are choosing to supplement as it is more convenient, you are looking at probably getting about 1 gram to 4 grams, depending on what your medical provider thinks is good for you. The last 2 are the most crucial ones because of the functions that they do in the body. So if you like the content so far, please like and subscribe. Number 4, scopolamine or vitamin B12. So vitamin B12 plays a huge role in our bodies because it is involved in DNA synthesis. So think about this as the source code of your body. So you want to make sure that the code stays safe. B12 also does quite a few other roles, which would include making sure that you have good connection in your brain, so neurotransmission. It also helps with detoxification of the body, and it also does play a role in making sure that your gut stays healthy. With B12, The challenge we're facing is that a lot of people are moving towards veganism and vegetarianism, which is, for health reasons. But because most of the sources of B12 are usually animals, then you find that these people become deficient. So they will have to supplement. But not only that, I have seen in some of my patients where they also are not vegans or vegetarians, but their B12 is very low just because of the type of food that they eat does not have enough B12 in it. This sheet shows the foods which are rich in vitamin B12. For convenience, some people choose supplementation, and it is recommended that you get about 1,000 micrograms of vitamin B12 in your body, and you want it in the form of methylcobalamin because it's methylated, which says that the body sees it as friendly and is able to use it easily. Number 5 is folate, or vitamin B9. Folate does play a role. It might be indirect, but it does play a role in DNA synthesis. But the major role that folate plays, it produces and maintains new cells in your body. The big challenge with folate is that we just don't get enough of it from our food. The number one source of folate is grass-fed beef, but also just any type of beef will not give you enough folate. And this sheet shows just the foods that would give you enough folate. So you want to have a daily intake of folate of about 500 to 600 micrograms, which would be able to meet your daily needs. Supplementation is definitely in order. You want it in the form of 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. You always want to get that because anything that's not methylated, then your body does not see as friendly and ends up not absorbing it as much. We've come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Comment below for anything that you think is worth commenting on. I will respond to the comments as I see them. Thank you for watching.